Welcome to Massive Late Fee. And now your hosts, Mark and Carol.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Massive Late Fee. My name is Mark. With me as always is my wife, Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. It's been a good week here. It's May 7th, 1999. It's your birthday month, Carol.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
What do you think?
I think we're gonna party.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Wow, turning 21 or a different age.
Forever 21.
Right. Forever 21.
Oh no, sorry guys, I got him going.
I want to be forever 21. You guys know that song?
I know a song like it. Yeah.
Do you know Providence, the TV show?
No, should I?
Providence embraces namesake TV show. Providence, Rhode Island. Everywhere Melina Canacaridis turned,
Whoa.
residents of this smitten city reached out for her eager for what?
What the fuck are you saying right now?
Oh, it's okay. Wait, I'm sorry. There was a comma I didn't see. Residents of this smitten city reached out for her, eager for a word, a smile, a wave, as if... why would you use her last name? Canacaridis were more than just the star of a television program, as if she were a civic heroine. Which, in a way, she is, especially when identification with a hit TV show or movie can reshape a community's image. How many Cheers watchers still think of Boston as a friendly place where everyone knows your name? Why don't you guys try that on the South Side?
Right.
Go to Boston South Side and see if everyone knows your name. Everyone will know your mugshot. Anyway, so it's a TV show called Providence, which I guess takes place in Providence, Rhode Island.
That's what it sounds like.
She's a doctor, Dr. Sydney Hansen, better last name, a plastic surgeon who has forsaken the glamour of life in Hollywood to return, as the character says, back to where I never thought I'd be, in Providence, my hometown.
Oh no, so life didn't work out the way she wanted.
So this
it to.
is another doctor show about a doctor that goes to a place where it's like, oh, there's a doctor here, like Northern Exposure.
Or Doc Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm not that interested, honestly.
No, me either. I mean, it's been done.
Yeah, it's all been done.
Dr. Quinn.
Yeah, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I remember Jane Seymour.
Yeah.
Hot. MTV gives first peek at Star Wars video.
Do the Frontier clothes do it for you?
Jane Seymour's just hot. She is.
Okay.
Star Wars fan, although, I mean, it's not bad. Star Wars fans hungry for a taste of the upcoming entry in the movie series spawned by the intergalactic mega hit can get a big helping Monday afternoon when MTV premieres a music video full of film footage. The video, quote, Duel of the Fates, serves up scenes from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, with stars Liam Neeson, Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, and the irreverent computer robot R2-D2 in full view. There is also behind-the-scenes footage including clips of composer John Williams meshing the sounds of the London Symphony Orchestra with the movie soundtrack. Williams also created the score for the original late 70s Star Wars movie trilogy. Yeah, we know. So, what do you think?
I didn't know.
What?
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah,
You
John
shouldn't
Williams.
assume that everybody knows
I'm
everything
sorry.
that you know.
John Williams does almost all Steven Spielberg's movies and George Lucas movies.
He did Legends of the Fall, I believe.
Yeah, John Williams did the Olympic fanfare. What?
No, James Horner.
Oh, okay. James Horner's good too. He did Titanic.
Okay.
And he did some Star Trek movies too. That might be where you're getting confused because James Horner did. I want to say the first and the second one, maybe.
Okay.
He might have done more, but I'm not sure. But he might have done all of them. I'm not sure, but I know he worked on Star Trek movies too. But he's a very good composer. But yeah, John Williams did one of my favorite pieces of music ever, the 1984 Olympic fanfare. You know that. Do 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 do. Yeah. Anyway, so are you interested in seeing the video Duel of the Fates?
Yeah, of course. That sounds interesting.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to see it, but I also kind of don't want to see it because I kind of want to, when we go see the movie, I want everything to kind of be fresh. I don't want to see any, like, sneak peeks necessarily. I don't know.
When's this movie coming?
Soon. I think later this month.
Okay, well, I guess let's just hang in there.
Okay.
It's not that long to wait.
Oh, my God. What about all Sheryl Crow wants to do?
I love Sheryl Crow.
Well, apparently all she wants to do is hang out, stay balanced, and make music.
Sure.
I guess that's good news for people that like her. Her new band, Sheryl Crow, will sport a new look on stage Saturday night at the Palace. And we're not talking about her short hair. Yeah, she cut her hair.
Yeah, we're going to this concert.
I know. Flanking. I know we're going to this concert. Flanking. Oh, you're telling them. Yes, we're going to this concert. Sorry. Flanking the rocker on her latest cross-country tour is a new set of players, a six-piece band described by some as her top backing unit yet. It follows the departure from last year of longtime player Todd Wolfe and Scott Bryan, who now have their own deal with Crow's label, Interscope Geffen AM, to record as Mojo's Son. So apparently, that's amicable, I guess. I mean, they're on the same label. But yeah, she's got a new backing band. Carol's very excited that we're going to this concert.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, longtime listeners of the show might realize what a big Sheryl Crow fan she is. New to the lineup is guitarist Peter Stroud, organist Mike Rowe, cellist Matt Brubeck, and violinist Lorenza Ponce. Jim Boigios on drums and bassist Tim Smith remain from the band, per the previous band. But anyway, so this is going to be a hell of a concert, I think.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, Sheryl Crow's, she's still relevant, right?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Of course she's still relevant. Are you? I'm beginning to wonder.
I did that to elicit that specific reaction. Oh my god. Do you want to... I don't really want to read this.
Okay, well then don't. What the fuck?
It's more Columbine shit.
You get to, write your own rules here.
Yeah, no. Parents, no helpless feeling. Just what?
Don't.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, because it has an entertainment angle because they're blaming it on violent video games and shit like that too, which is
stupid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We covered it.
Yep, we covered it. It's dumb. State warns against internet pyramid scheme. Now, this is not strictly entertainment news, but I felt like we have a platform here of people that listen to the show, and I thought, hey, there's an internet pyramid scheme out there. We should warn people about it so people don't get taken in.
Sure.
The Michigan Attorney General's office is warning against participating in an internet-based business opportunity that boasts participants can turn $120 into more than $116,000 without selling a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So if it sounds that good, it's probably not true, guys. The company, Petagano, it's a scam, so I guess it's okay that they have a terrible name, but that's a terrible name.
It is.
Petagano. It sounds like a mixture between Pentagon and pedophile.
Oh, wow.
Pentagano, a division of Future Strategies International in Italy, was served with a cease and desist order by the state in January, said Gina Genta, spokeswoman for the Attorney General's office. State officials consider the company an illegal pyramid selling scheme and warn participants could be charged with a felony. It's under investigation by the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission.
So even the people being taken in by it are also committing a crime?
Yeah, possibly. I don't know exactly what the crime is, if it's some sort of money laundering thing or what, I don't know. But stay away from Pentagano.
I think I would do that without being told, but, thanks.
Ooh, there's more birthdays today.
Aren't there birthdays every day?
Pretty much, yeah. Bianca Jagger, model and activist. How old is she today? I love this segment.
Is this like Mick Jagger's daughter or something?
No, ex-wife, I think. Or current wife?
I don't know.
One of the two. How old is she?
I don't know.
Guess.
30.
54.
Okay, wife.
Leslie Gore,
Ex-wife. I don't know.
singer of, It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To or whatever.
Okay. I know that song.
Or no, that's not her, but she's a singer.
What the fuck?
She's a singer from
What is happening?
She's a singer from the same era.
You keep confusing me.
Leslie Gore. Okay, forget this segment. You're supposed to guess her age. We did this last week.
Oh.
You're looking at me blankly. It's their birthdays today. You're supposed to guess how old they are. I say a name and there's just silence. What is going on?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Holy shit.
Oh, sorry.
She's 53.
Are there more? I'll play.
There's
sorry.
more, but you don't know any of these people. Christine Baranski, you know her. She was the mom in The Birdcage.
Okay.
Remember the ex-wife or whatever? The Robin Williams' ex-wife. She's like, I'll pretend to be your
55.
47.
What the fuck?
How about angry you are at her for not being older? Tim Allen will race in Grand Rapids. Toolman Tim Allen has agreed to take another lap around downtown Grand Rapids streets in a celebrity race. The Michigan native who plays Tim Taylor in the ABC sitcom Home Improvement will drive a Saleen Ford Mustang in the second running of the West Michigan Grand Prix. Organizers said Friday. We're excited.
I'm not. Because I think car racing's dumb. And I like him.
I do think car racing is dumb, too.
If I could just, meet him, that'd be fine. But, the fact that he's going to race a car, who gives a shit?
You know who else is going to be there? Craig T. Nelson.
Is he racing, or?
Coach from Coach. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Who are you rooting for between the two of them?
It's hard because Tim Allen's from here, but Craig T. Nelson never snitched on his cocaine buddies.
Right? I think I gotta go with Craig T. Nelson, honestly. I mean, Tim the Toolman Taylor's cool, but Tim Allen,
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Smiley Face leads to rock concert riot, Carol. The designer of all the Smiley Face the designer of the Smiley Face thinks rocker Marilyn Manson needs to lighten up.
Okay.
Manson stormed off the stage Wednesday during a concert in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, apparently angry that someone stuck a large yellow smiley face on one of his props. After the singer left, concert-goers rioted and 23 people were arrested.
What the fuck?
Harvey Ball, who lives in Worcester, Massachusetts, Worcester, Massachusetts, says...
Worcestershire sauce?
Exactly. Says he's proud at the use of his smiley face. Ball is sending Manson an autographed smiley face pin with Lighten Up Maryland written on it. Ball 77 also wants to warn Manson about World Smile Day, which he is declaring for October 1st. I hope he doesn't have any concerts booked on that date, he says. This guy sounds like a riot. Oh my god.
It's kind of insane, though, to get that upset about a smiley face sticker.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
To end your concert?
He doesn't want to be happy, Marilyn Manson.
Apparently.
He's all about, anger and sex.
Sure. But sex makes you smile?
Well, not him. It makes him angry.
Apparently.
Hey, everybody. It's Mark and Carol here for a little timeout, a little modern-day timeout for you, for our sponsor for this episode, Manscaped. Hey there, beach babes. You know what they didn't have 25 years ago, Carol? They They didn't have the lawnmower 5.0.
That is very true.
There were just people running around with Demi Moore style huge bushes. It was in the 90s.
It was a free for all.
It was completely unkempt. The eyebrows were thin, but the undercarriage was thick. Are you ready to soak up those summer vibes and unveil your ultimate beach bod? Well, you're in luck because our friends over at Manscaped have you covered from head to toe in case you want to shave your toes. With the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, we have this. We have the Performance Package 5.0
we do.
Ultra. It's an ultimate all-in-one grooming kit that is set to have you looking and feeling your best in the summer sun. Trust Manscaped.
In the summer sun?
Yeah.
Are we going to a nude beach?
Maybe. I mean, they didn't have those 25 years ago either, unless you were in Europe. Trust Manscaped and unlock the confidence you need to turn heads this season. Join the 10 million men worldwide and women who trust Manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with code LATEFEE20. That's LATEFEE20, everybody. That's our little code. Put that in there. Get your Manscaped products. Let's make this summer your smoothest one yet.
Sounds good.
Carol, we've used the Manscaped products.
Yes, we have.
I mean, spoiler alert, everybody. We were gifted products to use, which we did.
So that we could test them out and make sure
Would you say that
we feel good about them?
Exactly.
And yeah, we do.
I was going to say, would you say that has increased? It's not. We're not in the Matrix here. It's the.
What?
It's. We're not fight clubbing. We're the first rule of Manscaped is telling you about Manscaped.
Right. Well,
what other movie references can we make?
I don't know, babe. You're on your own there.
Oh, okay. Trying to think of what else we're watching in 1999. You know what's a Phantom Menace is
Pubes.
that big
Pubes
bush
in your
that's
toothbrush is not a good thing.
Exactly. Oh God. Yeah, seriously. So one of the things I love the most. So first of all, the groomer is very nice. It helps prevent any kind of nicks, cuts, like any sort of skin irritation issues. For longtime viewers, I have psoriasis, so that can be an issue. But they also have the Magic Mat, which is a disposable shaving mat. So there's no mess. You know how sometimes, especially I shave my beard or whatever, the little hairs.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Sorry.
So with the, I'm saying with the Magic Mat, it's cleanup's easy.
Okay, will you start using that when you do your beard too,
like-
please?
Yeah, you got it. Well, anyway, to get 20% off plus free shipping, use our code LATEFEE20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code LATEFEE20 at manscaped.com. The summer sun is here to stay, so trust Manscaped to keep your pubes at bay. But speaking of sex, Carol, perfect segue before we talk about our movie here.
What's that?
I thought that it would be a good time since we've got Jessica Alba, who had sex and as a teenager and gave up a baby on 90210.
Yep, that did happen.
I thought we'd do some massive love.
Yay!
This is from the alternate section again, the Wild at Heart section. Next
The
time,
only interesting section? Yeah.
next time I'll look through the regular section and see.
They're boring.
Are you a female waitress? That's how it starts.
Can you be a male waitress?
Are you a female waitress? Will you take my order? Serve it just the way I want? White male seeks female, age and race open.
What the fuck? So you want to role play fucking a waitress?
I guess.
Like, you can't make that a reality all on your own, sir?
It's so, you can't go and pick up a waitress?
That's sad. I mean, obviously not, or you wouldn't be posting in here, but
Oh my God.
what the fuck?
Will you take my order? Serve it just the way I want. What's it, sir?
Yeah.
What are we serving?
I feel like you're going to get some weird food play, and yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that's weird.
Do not respond, ladies.
Are you ready?
No.
Very sexy by female seeks female rage race age open for good times. Must be freaky and healthy.
Oh my God.
honesty a plus? Not required, but a plus. You can be a liar. That's fine.
Just be freaky.
Freaky and healthy. Are those contradictory terms? Freaky and healthy?
No.
No, you can be freaky and not healthy? Or I mean freaky and healthy?
I would assume, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Wow. Carol thought she was like, do I have more to contribute to this? I think I... Oh, no. I don't.
Train didn't make it over the hill.
Yeah. Professional girlfriend wanted. She's just nodding at me as if that's the most normal thing in the world. Yes, of course. Hiring a girlfriend. Model/dancer type.
Who's in the personals if they're a model/dancer type?
Professional girlfriend wanted, model/dancer type, by an attractive, successful white male for fun in the sun. So, he's talking about hiring an escort, right?
Yeah.
Professional girlfriend wanted. It's like, is he in the plot of a 1980s comedy where, like, he's like, yes, Dad, I'm good. You said I needed to be married to inherit the money, and I have a fiance or whatever.
I don't understand why he doesn't just contact an escort agency.
Exactly.
I also kind of feel like if you respond to this ad, you're going to get, like, kidnapped and sold into sex slavery or something.
Oh, my God.
Well, he's looking for pros.
That's true. Someone.
And isn't that illegal? I mean,
Isn't sex slavery by definition an amateur activity though? Because you're not getting paid.
Wow.
So I don't think professionals are eligible anymore. They've given up their amateur eligibility. You're so done with me today.
I'm sorry. I am PMSing. My mouth hurts. This is not a happy morning. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. I needed more, apparently.
Oh, no. What about 32? Irresistible, lovable, attractive, warm.
All sounds good.
We've got any more adjectives you have there? Single white male. Masseur.
Okay.
Will give special attention. Seeks female or couple for romance. Discreet. Will answer all calls.
I mean, I'd answer that if I were single.
We're a couple.
I said if I were single. I don't want to be in like a 3-person relationship. That's weird.
I don't either, but...
You just want a free massage?
I'm just saying, like... It is tempting, right? I mean, not for us, but it is like... I mean, like, that's... If you're a professional masseuse, that's a good... You have a leg up on everyone else in the personal ads.
It's a very good pickup line, and I feel like you probably didn't need to waste your money. Just go to the bar, buy a girl a drink, be like, hey, I'm a masseuse.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
I have one of those fucking tables that I can put up in your living room and
Let me
fuck
rub
you
your
on.
shoulders while you drink this drink that I roofied.
Oh my God. 20-year-old, well-built, sexy stud seeks female or couple. Let's be free and try it out.
Oh my.
I don't know. That's just, that phrase seems almost ominous to me for some reason. Let's be free and try it out.
Try what out, sir?
Yeah, I don't know.
The giant dildo that you're hiding? I don't know. What does he want to try?
I don't know.
Be more specific.
This one's very honest. Anxious to please. Gay white male, 30s, boyish, chubby, friendly. Seeking his masculine W partner to visit and provide guidance, wisdom. Drug-free, healthy. He wants an apprentice.
He wants an apprentice.
Anxious to please, but he wants a masculine white male partner to visit and provide guidance and wisdom. Like
He doesn't want whatever you said. He wants to be like the mentor. He doesn't want.
That's what I'm saying,
He doesn't.
yeah.
He's not looking for a mentor. Or
I
wait,
said
no,
he's looking for an apprentice. Is what
yeah,
I
that's
said.
what I mean. He's not looking for an apprentice. He's looking to be an apprentice.
No. An apprentice is the one that gets mentored.
Uh-huh.
Well, he wants to... Oh, you're saying that he wants this person to provide guidance and wisdom to him.
Yes.
Huh.
That
is ambiguous because I could read it. I read it one way, you read it the other way.
I don't see how you could read it any other way.
Anxious to please, gay white male 30s, boyish, chubby, friendly, seeking his masculine W partner to visit and provide guidance. So you could read it that way. He's seeking someone who's a white partner to visit and provide guidance. Or he's seeking a white partner to provide guidance and wisdom too.
I guess, yeah.
Are you a couple who likes to show off? Are we a couple that likes to show off?
No.
I guess kind of. We make tapes, right? This married white PM, professional male, I guess, 42, seeks attractive couple for viewing pleasure.
Oh my God.
Maybe more. He wants to watch us have sex, Carol.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay, I guess that's... I tried, sir. I'm sorry. He actually wrote me privately. That wasn't even from the paper. A 58-year-old explorer, tall, trim, good-looking, married, white male, searching for a female partner to discover and explore discreet relationship. He's an explorer.
Now,
It's
do you
fucking
think he's
Indiana Jones over here.
Do you think he's really an explorer, or do you think he just means like he's a sexual explorer?
Yeah, he's a sexual explorer.
See, that's stupid.
I agree. Everything's been discovered already. You just don't know where to look, sir. Speaking of discovering things, a foot lover looking for white female to pamper is financially secure. Divorced white professional male, 45, seeks adventure
It's Quentin Tarantino.
with your feet. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Yes.
I don't know how old he is, but
What do you think? Would you, if someone just, like, let's say we weren't together, and somebody just wanted to, like, do shit to your feet, like kiss, suck, rub, whatever, and they were willing to give you money for it, or whatever, or, like, just take you out on dates.
you're talking about prostituting with feet.
No, I'm just saying, like, okay, to take you out on dates, let's say. I'll go on dates with you. I don't want to do anything else with you sexually. I don't want to touch any other part of your
Well,
body.
hell no. What do I get out of this? Dinner? I can buy my own dinner. The fuck?
Okay, I just wanted to know. But yeah, you wouldn't be into that at all, right? Feet stuff?
No. I think it's gross.
Hey, busy ladies. You have no time for a relationship? You work hard or have kids? Take time out for yourself. No commitment. Discreet. White male.
It sounded almost like an ad for a vibrator until the very end.
That's what he wants to be.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to go on dates. He doesn't want to put any effort into this relationship. He's like, hey, you got kids? You need a break from the wheels on the bus? Let's let you and me go round and round.
Yeah. What a lazy guy.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the last one, Carol.
Okay.
Speaking of lazy guy, though,
Oh, my Lord.
perfect segue
It was.
into the movie we watched, Idle Hands.
He picked this one.
Yeah, it's I did pick it. I did pick it, and it was a good movie.
It was not a good movie.
It was good.
It was terrible.
My opinion on this is more valid than your opinion.
Oh,
somehow.
okay. Okay. Sure.
Let's talk about it, Carol. Idle
Okay.
Hands stars Devon Sawa, Jessica Alba, Vivica A. Fox.
What are you doing?
No, everyone's got an A in their name.
Seth Green.
Seth
No
Green's-
A.
Yeah, Seth
None
Green,
at all.
Seth Greena. Seth Green from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And he doesn't even reference Buffy the Vampire
And
Slayer.
he's got black hair again. Every time he's not on Buffy, he has terrible hair.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Except for the Austin Powers movies. He has red hair in that. And he's going to be in the new one that comes out in June or whatever. I assume. Actually, I think I saw cast list. He's in it.
Okay.
I'm going to assume he still has red hair in that one. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe next time we see him on Buffy, he'll have black hair.
When
Didn't
he was
he have
in
a
the
different
movie-
hair color on Buffy one time, too?
Yeah, he did. When he was in the movie Airborne, he had red hair. Remember Airborne? That movie about skateboarding?
Did we watch that?
No, that
Good.
movie came out. It came out in like 91 or 92 or something.
I mean, it's both good because it sounds awful, but also because I didn't remember and I was a little frightened.
I've seen Airborne, though. Anyway, so we watched Idle Hands, though. And this movie, I don't know where to start with this movie necessarily.
Okay, I do.
Go ahead.
So, the main character is a lazy stoner asshole.
Uh-huh.
And his poor parents
Yes, Fred Ward and somebody else.
are murdered, and it takes him several days to even notice that they're gone.
Yeah, do you think that's like he doesn't want to notice they're gone? Do you think somewhere deep down he understands? This is spoilers, by the way, so
Yeah.
do you think somewhere he deep down understands that he's the one that killed them?
I mean, yeah, probably.
He kind of killed them, but kind of didn't.
What? Yeah, what the fuck? I don't even understand the point or plot of this movie.
His hand is possessed by a demon.
Uh-huh.
Because idle hands are the devil's playground, so this demon goes to the most idle hand it can find, the
laziest person in the
laziest
world.
person that it can find, and it infects their hand and makes them kill.
It's so stupid. And then he just
then he
blacks
wants
it
to-
out and doesn't remember any of it.
And then he wants to draw. Well, so in my opinion, it's because he was high the whole time. The one time the movie begins with him not having pot anymore.
Okay, you've smoked a lot of pot in your day.
Okay,
Right?
Thanks for outing me here on our show.
Have you ever blacked out from smoking too much pot?
No,
No.
I've never killed anyone and not remembered it.
Nobody does that. Make him an alcoholic if you want to be blacked out.
It's not as cool though to be an alcoholic as it is to smoke a lot of pot.
Oh, yeah, he's real cool. He lives in the attic of his parents' house.
He gets Jessica Alba in the end,
I don't get
and
that.
I guess he gets to live in that house. That's one question I have: is what about all the people he murdered?
Right?
At the end of the movie, do the police not investigate that at all? At least, as far as we know, he's killed at least 6 people, and I think like 7 or 8
Yeah.
from news reports that we have. And I know it was his hand or whatever, but
Hand was attached to him. so-
does no one investigate these crimes? These murders just go unsolved?
I
His
guess.
parents are dead in his house.
Yeah.
There's no explanation for that?
And the murder weapon has his fingerprints all over it.
Exactly.
And I didn't even okay, the beginning of the movie was kind of stupid.
Well,
I really want to know what was happening.
uh-huh.
Because they wrote on the ceiling in glow in the dark paint, "I'm under the bed."
Yeah.
And then they look under the bed, nothing's there, nobody's there.
Mm-hmm.
The dad gets killed. The mom runs back to the bed all scared. She looks under the bed, or no, she doesn't look. The bed starts shaking or whatever, and she looks under there, and then she gets tugged under there, and it looks like the bed is fucking eating her. Now, a human being didn't do that,
The demon handed.
but the demon hand's just a hand. It
Yeah.
didn't eat her.
It's got demon strength, though. It didn't eat her. No, should we see her body later?
But why did the bed look like that? What was happening? All the times that people died in this movie, it was like blood bombs went off. I don't know what they were doing to these bodies.
Okay, so here's the thing. And let me talk about the stuff I liked about this movie, because I liked a lot about this movie.
I know you did, babe.
This is an irreverent black comedy. It's a horror comedy movie. It reminded me in tone a lot of Tales from the Crypt or the old EC comics, which Tales from the Crypt is one of the old EC comics. It's not palette wise, it's not as colorful as that. It's not garish and cartoonish in color. The beginning that you're talking about, which by the way, there's an awesome crane shot at the beginning that goes through like the entire exterior of the house and how it's all dressed up for Halloween and everything really sets the mood. And then it ends at the window where we go into the parents' bedroom and everything. But a really great long crane shot. The temperature palette for the beginning is colder and everything. It's more horror-like. And the entire beginning of the movie, this is one thing that I think is maybe doesn't work exactly. It kind of works, but it kind of doesn't too, because it's a tonal shift in the movie. This is filmed like almost like straightforward horror. And then we move into the next day, we move into like comedy. And the color palette of the movie completely changes. Everything's really warm and stuff. Like I said, it's not super bright and garish or anything like that. Like it would, like Creepshow. Creepshow is kind of reminiscent of EC Comics, but that's very like there's artificial light filters and stuff like that. There's parts where like somebody dies and somebody goes like that, and like everything kind of slows down and like bright red appears behind their heads and stuff. It's not like that, but it's a lot warmer of a color palette than any other horror movie. So that kind of signifies to us that it's more of a comedy. Okay. Like if you contrast this with something like Scream, which is more of a straightforward horror movie, even though like it's a parody of horror movies, but it has some comic elements of it. But look at the color palette of that; it's much bluer. It's a much colder tone because they're going for a completely different thing. This is more of a comedy first, I think. It's like an absurdist comedy, but there are horror elements to it. But yeah, like I said, it's a complete absurdist comedy though. Like Vivica A. Fox's character is a druid priestess who has been tasked with going after this hand, right? And at one point she's like, yeah, at midnight it's going to do something. It's like 9 o'clock or whatever. And she's like, no. And she flicks open her watch that has like runes on it and shit like that. And she's like, Druid time. It's almost midnight. She has a watch set to Druid time, which I guess is just Eastern time.
Right.
But anyway, like, so there's stuff like that. And like after the thing's defeated, she's like, time for the ritualistic sex.
That was funny. That was a funny line.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's all, the whole thing is absurdist comedy. He kills his two best friends, who then remain in the movie as like zombies.
Nobody else is a zombie, which is weird.
Well, it's because they saw the white light and everything and stuff, and they were like, nah, we just chose not to go. It seems like that would be more of a problem. They're the only two in history who chose not to go to heaven, like who just chose to stay on Earth. No one else who died was like, I think maybe I'll just stay here.
But usually that makes ghosts, not zombies, so there's another problem.
Well, the internal logic of the movie doesn't really hold up to any kind of scrutiny, but it's, like I said, it's an absurdist comedy, so it really doesn't need to. The movie was, so here's one, well, I want to say the other thing I liked about it, and then I'll get to one of the technical problems I had with the movie. I like the physical comedy. I think Devon Sawa is really good in this movie. He does really good with the physical comedy with the hand, where he's like fighting with his hand and everything. There's a point where he cuts his hand off, and that and I think this movie might take inspiration from what I'm about to say. That it reminded me a lot of the Evil Dead 2, where he cuts his hand off and everything, and he gets the chainsaw hand and stuff. It reminded me a lot of that, the possessed hand and everything. And I think this movie might take inspiration from that. I don't know, because that's also like a absurdist kind of comedy horror movie. Although Evil Dead 2 goes way farther into like slapstick. It's essentially, it's almost like a fucking like Buster Keaton or Three Stooges type movie, but with horror, and it's one guy instead of a bunch of guys. But that goes way farther with it, and maybe that's part of the problem, is this movie doesn't go far enough into that realm. Okay,
maybe. I hated it.
I know you didn't like it. It was filmed in 1:85 to 1 ratio. That's the the screen ratio was filmed in, which is, it's widescreen. It's very standard widescreen, wide release movie format. The comedy format is typically like 1:6:9 to 1. It's not quite as wide, and slapstick comedy, slapstick comedy might sometimes works better in 1:8:5 because you see more of the sides of the frame and stuff like that. But I don't know. I almost feel like this might have been if they'd presented it in that way, it might have changed the tone a little bit of the movie and emphasized the comedy a little bit more. I don't know. I'm torn on it because I get what they were doing because of, like I said, the physical nature of it, I think maybe is part of why they did it in a wider screen format.
Okay.
But I don't know. It is when you change the ratio, it does kind of it gives a different feel. So I don't know. I think that might have been a bad choice. I don't know.
I liked the look of the movie, so that's like one of the few things I didn't hate.
Yeah. I don't know how you could hate this movie. There's so many funny lines in this movie. It's a really charming film.
It's not charming. It's gross. And
there's a lot of grossness in it, yeah.
Rarely funny. Not saying it's not funny at all, but
plus it has boobs. It did have some boobs.
They were nice.
It has boobs that seem like they were genetically designed to be filmed. Weren't they just like some of the prettiest breasts you've ever seen? They're just like aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm. Great breasts.
What? Yours are nicer. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, coloration wise and
designed to be filmed,
symmetry wise. What?
I mean, there's hey, nice boobs, and there's wow.
I thought they were nice.
Okay.
I thought they were exceptionally nice. You didn't?
They were fine.
Oh, okay. Anyway. So what didn't you like about the movie?
I was telling you before what I didn't like about the movie.
You didn't like that it was unfunny. You think it's unfunny.
No, it's so unrealistic. Like I was saying, all the kills are they don't make any sense.
Gotcha.
With the blood. And it's just, I'm sorry, I couldn't get behind it. It's dumb. Okay, his friends are dead and then they're back as zombies. Stupid. His parents are in the house for days and he doesn't notice they're dead. Stupid. Jessica Alba has sex with him? Come on. Stupid. There's just nothing believable. And I realize it's not supposed to be believable, but it's just not my kind of comedy.
But it's not supposed to be believable. That's the absurdist nature of the comedy. The whole reason for the blood bag stuff and the bed doing all that shit and everything, that's the absurdist part of it. And I think that is what saves the opening for me. Because like I said, the opening, you could feel a real huge tonal shift from the opening to the rest of the movie, which is much more of a comedy. But I do kind of like that they set the mood of hey, this is scary and take this kind of seriously. But then we get to the mom's death and it's sort of ridiculous. Like you said, the bed's moving up and down. You get the blood splatter and everything like that. And it's okay, don't take it totally seriously though.
I don't even understand how he killed them.
I don't know.
No, we don't know. But he was able to stand them up like props in the room with pumpkins on their heads.
Right.
And they just stood up.
And he doesn't remember any of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They did stand up until they got knocked over. I don't know how he did that. Did he just fill them with Viagra? Because it made them stiff, so they stood up.
Apparently.
Yes, there's a lot you could pick at this movie logically for it.
I understand that's not the kind of movie it is.
I did with why wasn't he arrested? And we seem to differ on the end. At the end, he gets crushed by a car, and the white light appears, and his buddies go to heaven. And I think he died and did the same thing they did and decided not to go to heaven. You think that he lived. He survived it.
Yeah. Because he wasn't there
Then
with
why-
his buddies at all.
Why did the white light appear?
I don't know. Second chance?
No, I think he died, and he did what they did and decided not to go.
So he's going to be a zombie so he can keep fucking Jessica Alba?
Yes.
Is she going to want to fuck a zombie?
Apparently, because she's there at the hospital writing "love you" on his casts and kissing him and stuff.
I don't know. He didn't look like a zombie.
No, he didn't look like them, but he wasn't buried. He didn't start to rot or whatever, I guess. I don't know.
They weren't buried.
Yes, they were. They came out of the ground. He buried them. In his backyard, he buried them.
Oh.
And they busted out of the ground.
Okay. I forgot.
I didn't like this movie that I didn't pay any attention to. That's the problem. Is that it gets to a point where you have decided I don't like this movie anymore. You get like 20 minutes into it, and then you just stop paying attention to it.
I watch my own fun movie in my brain.
Right. I think you missed those boobs.
I didn't
Or
miss the boobs.
or you'd be more impressed. But no, I there's not a lot I can say about it that's other than what I've said. It works for me. I guess this is one of those movies where it either works for you or it doesn't work for you. The tone that they're going for, it's a very specific type of comedy they're going for. Either works or it doesn't work. I think they could have gone more absurdist.
Okay.
I think they could have gone a little further with what they did. But
And I think that they went too far.
I want to point it out. Well, that's the other way. That's the other way they could have gone too. They could have pulled back farther and made it more of like a subtle horror comedy and focused more on the horror aspect of it. They could have done that too, but they didn't. If they went that way, you couldn't have Vivica A. Fox's character. At least not the way she's presented.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because she was, again, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or absurd, if that makes you happier.
Well, I do think it's intentional. I think the tone of the movie, and I think those jokes and everything, I think it's intentional.
I think it's intentional, too. It's just, I don't like it.
I understand that.
And, maybe that's being a poor critic, because I should be able to look at it for what it is without really caring whether or not it's up my alley, but...
Well, apparently, according to the box office numbers I've seen, more people agree with you than me.
Okay, then.
Because I think it made something in the neighborhood of like, I don't know, $1 million in its opening weekend.
Wow.
Which is not good.
Yeah, that's bad.
So, yeah. But I mean, that's all I have to say about it. I liked it. I would say go to the theater and check it out.
I would say do not even bother renting it.
Yep. Carol's on the don't even bother renting it side of things.
Unless you want to see the boobs, I guess. And then just watch for the boobs.
And you can pause,
fast forward,
rewind,
yep,
slow motion, whatever you want to do.
Or just, buy a Playboy.
Yeah, but these were really good boobs.
Do you think Playboy is full of mediocre boobs?
Some of them are. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Anyway, that is the episode for the week. Carol, tell people where they can see boobs.
All right. You can write us at latefee1994@AOL.com.
Mm-hmm.
Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yep.
Check out the Patreon at patreon.com/retrolatefee.
Do that too.
And share the tapes with your friends.
All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.